Oh, what is going on, you quality lot? Quality XA here today, and today I am bringing you guys a brand new weekly vendor reset video. So first off, we are starting with the new monarchy, and this week there is only one weapon that I have chosen, that being the Assembly 2. Now, reasons I've chose this is because it doesn't have too bad of rolls, and it's good for PvP and PvE. So you've got Reflex, Steady Hand IS, and OEG Rifle Scope. You've also got Quick Draw, High Caliber Rounds, Perfect Balance, Rodeo and Rangefinder. So Perfect Balance and Rangefinder as well as Quick Draw are going to be absolutely key to using this weapon. If not, I would absolutely call this a Godroll for the auto rifles in this type of class with a high rate of fire and low impact. Nevertheless, next up, let's go to the Crucible Quartermaster. So first off, it would not be a weekly reset if we did not have the Palindrome. So this is absolutely phenomenal this week, an absolute Godroll. Pick this up if you do not have one. So you've got True Sight IS, Fast Draw IS and Quick Draw IS. You've also got Icarus, Hot Swap, Rifled Barrel, Explosive Rounds and Luck in a Chamber. So Luck in a Chamber and Rifled Barrel and definitely Icarus make this an absolute Godroll. They are just beast perks, and then also you've got either Quick Draw or Fast Draw depending on what you want to use. It's just absolutely Godroll. Just grab that one if you guys have the legendary marks. Next up, we've got the Event Horizon, and for this free shot sniper we have got some awesome perks. So you've got Wild Hawk, you've got Long View, and then you've got TAC SYS. So you've got Perfectionist, which is why I sort of chose this sniper. So the magazine is refunded if all shots are precision kills. You've got Army of One, Explosive Rounds, Casket Mag, and last but not least, Firefly. So a very, very solid roll for this sniper rifle. Next up, we will go over to the Vanguard Quartermaster. So we have got two weapons that we are looking at here, one of them being the Angel's Advocate once again. Now this scout rifle has been in a load of my recent videos. So we've got the red dot ORA, the range lens, and the reflex. You've also got Mulligan, which is phenomenal for scout rifles. You've also got life support, which is a very helpful perk. You've got brace frame, high caliber rounds, and last but not least, third eye. So a very, very solid roll for that Angel's Advocate this week. Next up, we are looking at a very good roll for the Bone Crusher as well. So you've got CQB Ballistics, Linear Compensator, and Soft Ballistics. You've also got Hipfire, which is very helpful. You've got Feeding Frenzy, which is a must-have in my opinion for this weapon. You've also got Braced Frame, as well as Appended Mags. And last but not least, you have the Rangefinder, which is very, very helpful and a very solid roll for this weapon. Next up, we are going over to the Dead Orbit, which this week doesn't actually have too much. I've looked around and I just can't find anything worthwhile of buying. The only thing I can pick out is the Worlds to Come, which is a very similar roll to next week, where you have the slide further with this while this weapon is equipped, and readying this weapon grants a brief period of bonus accuracy. But apart from that, there's not much that I would buy here. Then last but not least, we have the Future War Cult, which actually has two weapons that I want to talk about. One of them being the Palidrome's competitor with two less bullets, known as the Whale. So the Whale, as you guys can see, it's got 7 in the magazine, that's the only downfall that this has on a Palindrome, but nevertheless this is an absolute Godroll. So you got Sure Shot IS, Quick Draw IS, Quick Draw, Explosive Rounds, Hammer Forged, Triple Tap, and Firefly. It's a very, very sweet roll indeed. The only thing that would make this a bit better is if there was like a luck in incredible, but nevertheless still a sweet, sweet roll. And then last but not least, we have one cat, and this is actually a rocket launcher known as the Warpath. So you've got Linear Compensator, Countermass, Snapshot, Field Scout, Javelin, Third Eye, and last but not least, Grenades and Horseshoe. So a very solid PvP and roll, especially for PvPing that Field Scout perk on. But yeah, that's pretty much the video, guys. If I had one choice, I would definitely pick up the Palindrome this week, this weekly reset video. It would be much appreciated if you, as well as subscribing if you guys are new around here. Hope you enjoyed.